You know what's weird about this game? Rambley says you get a discount because it's a Tuesday, but it's Saturday. You know what's funny? I don't think I've actually seen anyone touch on that. Granted, I haven't watched many Let's Plays, but yeah. Indigo Park, an indie horror game that's taken the streets. People are talking about it and praising it, and I want to throw my own 2 cents in. Yeah, this video is going to be kind of freeform, honestly. There's not really any notes that are scripts that I have. I'm just going to go over a few bullet points. Do I like this game? Yes. Do I think there's areas where it could improve? Yes. That's it, pretty much, yeah. And today we'll go over that. I'll just go over areas that I really like, areas that I think could use a little improvement, and then give some final thoughts. Sorry about my voice. Before I get into the positives and negatives, I have to go over something. If you're looking at this game and you're thinking this looks a little interesting and you don't know if you want to try it, I'm going to give you 2 things that will either make or break this game for you. 1, it's free. You're not really wasting any money if you don't like it, so it's worth a shot anyway, right? That's how most of these indie horror games go. They start with Chapter 1 being free, and then you can pay and give more to Chapter 2, and that's when they actually try a little bit more. And then they actually give you a little more unique and varied gameplay, supposedly. So Chapter 1 is free, so if you are even a little interested, you should at least try it. But 2, and this is the one that I think will make or break this game for you, look at this raccoon. Listen to his voice.
Your facial data suggests you may be a bit older than the target audience for this ride, but it's one of my favorites. Do you know why Rambley the Raccoon loves Rambley's Railroad? Because I like trains.
Rambley Raccoon is either going to make or break this game for you. If you do not like him even a little bit, I would recommend staying away. Rambley is often following your character 24/7, except for this one area in around the middle, and is often cracking jokes and providing fun laughs. And if you don't think even one of his lines are funny or cute or anything, you're going to want to stay away because you are not getting away from him. Now with that said, I think I love him. I want to give my 2 cents on this a little bit later into the video, but you can just tell that the voice actor and the character designer had so much fun with Rambley, but I'll touch into that later, like I said. I liked Rambley. Rambley made me laugh a few times, yeah. This game has music. Like a lot of music, actually. It's kind of insane the amount of music there is here. And I love the music. It's so cute. I'm still humming the Rambley Express theme song, and I mean everyone knows about that amazing credits song, right?
Thanks for visiting Indigo Park. Hope all your dreams came true. If you've got some time and you're up for a lark, stick around for the Rambley review.
Yeah, overall, there's music that's actually really nice. There's one more positive I want to talk about right now, and that's the setting. The game is centered around exploring an old, abandoned theme park. And I'll touch on it a little bit in the negative section, but I think it could have been a little more unique with this setting. However, I think they had a lot of fun designing the setting, going to different places like a theater and the gift shop and the big Disney statue outside. That was a lot of fun. It's really well realized, and I think that they nailed the setting. I was able to immerse myself pretty well into it. Now I'm going to talk about the negatives I have. The part that doesn't ruin it, but I have to be honest about so I don't just, give a 10 out of 10 for no reason. I think the big, obvious negative that a lot of people are going to share with me is the gameplay. Don't kill me, but it plays a little bit like Garten of Banban. And I know that sounds bad, but yeah, a lot of the gameplay is just you go to this area and you collect this thing and then you drop that thing off over here and then that lets you progress while the scripted jump scare gets you. I will say, there are breaks from this gameplay, whether it be riding the train or playing an arcade game, but a lot of it is just go here, collect this thing, go here, there's kind of a puzzle here, but it wouldn't be fair to not talk about that, Oh, and this is gonna sound really mean, but I have to be honest about it. This game is not scary. Keep in mind, there are tense moments, and I did really like that moment where the statue outside of the theme park's main entrance follows you. It's a little cliche for a horror game, but it's still pretty good. There's one area that's very creepy, but there's nothing scary here, There's a part where I'm on edge. There was one part where I was like, oh, this sounds scary, something could happen, and then it kind of just fades. Yeah, and kind of going hand in hand with that are the animations. Now don't get me wrong, the 2D animations like Rambley and the cardboard cutouts, or whatever they are moving, those are very well done. The models, like the macaw-matronic that chases you, that looks pretty good. But things like when the lion grabs you, that was a little immersion breaking. And hey, this was a chapter 1 from a development team with basically pretty little budget. So that's really more of a nitpick than an actual complaint. But, you know, it's something to keep in mind. I guess that's really all the negatives I have. Now I want to end it off with basic final thoughts. You know the drill. I had a blast, I'm not gonna lie. I had a little bit of fun. I know that goes against saying a blast, but I had a little bit of fun. And it's exclusively because I can tell that the game and the artists and the voice actors are having fun. I know everyone loves to hear about it. It's definitely not a dead horse on the internet, but Garten of Banban, no one's having fun there. The designs are sloppy, the voice acting is boring at best.
I'm Jumbo Josh, bro.
It feels like they're going through the motions, whereas in Indigo Park, this feels realized. This feels like everyone's having a blast. This feels like everyone is putting their A game into it. There's a few errors here and there, but the passion really shines through. Obviously, there are a few changes that could be made. Going back to that idea about gameplay and not just being go here and collect this, we are in a theme park. I think some theme park-based fun games would actually be pretty fitting. We got a little taste of that with the little train ride, but like, we could get like a whack-a-mole segment, or maybe a part where you have to throw the ball and knock down the bottles. I don't know what that's called, but they could do that. Overall, I think this game was a lot of fun. It's not gonna be everyone's cup of tea. It's a little bit standard for, that's the correct word, it's standard for an indie horror game. But when the artists and the voice actors and the designers are having so much fun, it really bleeds through and I end up having fun with them. There could be some things they fix in the future, gameplay, animations, etc. But considering that the Kickstarter has already smashed their expectations, I think we're gonna get something pretty fun for Chapter 2. Thank you for watching. I think this is gonna be a pretty short video, not gonna lie. And thank you for watching. And there's a Day Shift at Freddy's reference in here.
Looks like there's an audio recording tagged with costume in my database I've never noticed before. Let's listen.
Hey Jackson, you hear about the new mascots?
Yeah, think it'll put us out of a job?
I think so. Old, sport, and right after we got this damn raccoon costume.
Man, screw this place. I said we get our asses out of here and go straight to Vegas.
Aw, come on! They didn't even document the Indigo inventory ID for the costume! I was really looking forward to that. What a useless recording. Deleted.